I haven't been here for a couple days, but kind of enjoyed my weekend. Had a pretty good weekend, so I didn't have time to do any videos. But anyway, we are back here for Monday the 28th. Um, yeah, as normal, hope you guys did play Sunday. I did not get to play Sunday. Like I said, had some stuff going on, so like I said, don't really know how the slate really played out. So anyway, MLB for as normal is only $30 for the rest of the season. Both playoffs is really cheap, about a month and a half, 2 months for only $30. That's not too bad. 3 to 4 lineups per day. Usually two from me and two from Anthony. Sometimes more, depending on how we're feeling. WNBA is only $20 for the rest of the season as well. PGA 28 for the month, 8 for the slate. NFL preseason is only $8. That's because there's only one more week of preseason. Thank God. Like I said, I like MLB and everything, but man, I need a new sport. NFL hopefully is going to be out there. We are really excited for it. Like I said, last week preseason, all the games are going to be on Thursday, this upcoming Thursday. So yeah, definitely get in on that. Like I said, it's only $8. You get about 3 lineups. So yeah, definitely do that. And like I said, September 10th is going to be the opening day there for NFL. They do have a game on Thursday, but all the big tournaments and everything happens on the 10th of September. So that's not that far away, guys. Like I said, we're looking forward to it. Only 30 for the month, 120 for the season. That is really, really cheap. I don't know what else you guys are looking for there. We're expecting a very, very big year there for NFL. Like I said, have a new formula going on. Figure out some things. Kind of the same formula that I had for NBA. So expecting good things there for NFL. As normal, soccer only 25 for the month, 80 for the season. It was a really good weekend for soccer. Some of our subscribers won over $60-$70, only like $6 entry fees. So it was a really, really good week for us. I'll show you guys that probably tomorrow, some of the screenshots. And then as normal, early bird NBA specials, only $280 for the entire season. That is really cheap. Like I said, prices are going to be going up September the 1st. So get in on that. You get preseason, regular season, and the playoffs. As you guys know, we do kill NBA. Prices are going to be going up, guys. So get in on that. It's very, very cheap. So, yeah, that mostly does it as normal. There's our email. We'll also have it in the comment section. And you can hit us up on Twitter as well if you have any questions as well. So, yeah, I think that does it. Anyway, we're going to go Fantasy Labs today. We're not going to go Roto Curve here. Their stuff is not up. So, going to go to Fantasy Labs. They're just as good. So, anyway, starting it off, I'm going to go over here to ESPN here. I'm going to go look. We're going to go down kind of the list here, just briefly go over them. So you got Cleveland and the Yankees. You got Kluber against Severino. We got a 7.5 total, and New York is favored by -108. So that means should be a really good close game. It's kind of up to you guys. Kluber, he was phenomenal on his last time out, even though he did lose there against Boston. Severino as well. This should be a good game. I don't mind either pitcher, but I would go Kluber here. Mariners and Orioles, this is probably my, and most other people's going to be game to target here. We got 11 total. Both of these pitchers are just straight trash. Marco Gonzalez is not doing anything at all in the majors. He is a lefty, and as you guys do know, Baltimore destroys lefties. Tim Beckham, Wellington Castillo, Jonathan Scope, Manny Machado, Adam Jones, all those guys are in play. Only bad thing about all those guys, they are very, very expensive. So, and on the flip side, I don't mind Seattle. Like I said, that's my team, and their offense is on and off. But, they are facing a bad pitcher there and a pretty good place to hit. So, don't mind some Cruz, maybe some Cano. I personally don't want too many Mariners. Yonder Alonso, I really do like him against Tillman quite a bit. Maybe a couple Mariners, but like I said, I'm a Mariner fan, so I don't really like picking them. Marlins, Nationals, Scherzer is back. As we know in the past, he does do good against the Marlins, but he is off the DL, so don't know how he's going to do. Me personally, I'm not going to play him. I'm going to go Kluber, even though I do expect Scherzer to still do pretty good. We don't know if he's going to have any limit or anything like that. We'll have to see. But, I'm expecting him to, do pretty good there. And Jose Urena is actually having a good year, 12-5 with a 3.68. As normal, Washington is a little banged up right now. Who knows? Maybe a little GPP there. Don't think he'll get the win, but maybe get you 30, 35. Next is Atlanta and the Phillies. We got Lucas Sims and Aaron Nola. Nola is becoming the ace for Philly, obviously. Lucas Sims, he's not that good, but look, both of these teams kind of suck. We got 8.5 total. Philly strikes out a lot, but they also once in a while can do pretty good on offense. So maybe a GPP pick there with Philly. Maybe stack them against Lucas Sims. Like I said, that's only a GPP, very, very risky. Next is Boston against Blue Jays. Same as the Yankee game. We got two pretty good pitchers here, Pomerantz and Stroman. I don't target too many starters in this one. Maybe Josh Donaldson, but like I said, both of these starters are pretty good. So for bats-wise, I'm staying away from that. Pirates and the Cubs, we got Trevor Williams against Mike Montgomery. I don't mind Mike Montgomery in a GPP. Only bad thing about him, he doesn't have much stamina, so he only goes about 5 innings, maybe 6. His last 2 starts have been pretty good, but that's against Cincinnati. And then everything else is mostly relief appearances, so that's definitely a GPP. I don't mind some Cubs here against Trevor Williams. He's not too bad, but still I think the Cubs can get to him. Next is the Rays and the Royals. Both these pitchers, not looking too good. You got Austin Prudy, I don't know how you say his name, Ian Kennedy, 9.5 total. Yeah, I don't mind this one. These guys won't be too popular bats-wise, so we'll get into that. We'll look at the labs here in a second. Tigers and the Rockies, popular. Zimmerman is going to get picked on here. A lot of people are going to be picking Colorado here, so maybe pick the pitcher there for Colorado. He might get you a win. He always does usually in a favorable matchup there. I think Zimmerman should get lit up in this one. So a lot of people are going to have Colorado. Got the Athletics and the Angels, 2 of these pitchers. Man, they suck. Tanu Gossett and Andrew Heaney. Heaney coming off Tom John, not looking good. Athletics, not really good offense, but hey, who knows? Heaney's not doing too well. Also on the flip side, maybe do a GPP with Heaney. Athletics aren't that good of a team. Who knows? Maybe he has an all right outing there in his 3rd game back, but also he could get lit up as well. And then Angels, I don't mind Mike Trout, even though he's been struggling just a little bit. Don't mind maybe Pujols here against Gossett. I'm not expecting him to do too much. And last but not least, I actually like both of these pitchers here. As you see there, the line is even, so it's going to go either way. You got a 7.5 total. Jeff Shamarja here gives up a lot of home runs, but he does strike out quite a bit. And they're in a pretty good pitcher ballpark. Chacin is game-time decision. I think he's going to play. We'll have to see. I don't mind him either, but I think I'm going to be spending up on my pitchers. So anyway, we're going to go to the labs here. As you see here, the pitchers, Scherzer, Severino, Mike Montgomery, as I mentioned, in the GPP, Kluber, Sims maybe. And then some of these other guys here are ranked really, really low. Zimmerman, bad. Austin Pruitt, bad. Tillman, terrible. Gossett, Gonzalez, all the guys that kind of told you who to pick on there. So we're going to go position by position here, catcher to the outfield. Some of the top options available. So, all right, we're going to go to catcher. Let that load. All right, there we go. So we're going to go ahead to the top here. So Tony Walters is the top option there. If he does play, I don't mind him. Walva difference is 0.08, which is pretty good. Walva 279. His ISO is looking, not too bad either. So get a couple hits here, maybe a home run here as what they're showing here, slugging 309. So I don't mind Tony Walters here, lefty on righty. Definitely a GPP option. Jesus Cray, maybe if you just want to punt there, you're going to go Kluber. His Walva's not too bad, maybe 1 or 2 hits. His ISO's nothing pretty. He's not a power hitter, so don't expect him to hit one out. So that's just a GPP option. Maybe he gets you 6 or 9. I don't really care for any of these other guys here. Alex Avila, maybe. He hasn't been doing too well though since he's got to Chicago, but not a bad option. Same as Austin Hedges, one of those guys that strikes out a whole bunch, but he does hit bombs, and it's not looking too bad there. 43 difference on the Walva, and his ISO difference is 0.103, which is pretty big there. So he may hit one out. Same as Avila, his is 236. So he might hit one as well. So Tony Walters, don't mind him. Alex Avila, Austin Hedges, don't mind. Those are probably my 3 catchers that I'd be looking at. Also look at Salvador Perez, and then maybe Sucre if you just need to punt that position away, but don't use him in a cash game. Moving on here to first base. All right, there we go. Like I said earlier, Yonder Alonso, really don't mind him. Shouldn't hit one out, but should get a couple hits here. Mark Reynolds should be popular. Duda, don't mind him. Crone maybe in a GPP, shouldn't be too popular. Logan Morrison, there looks like he may hit one out here tonight. A lot of really good first basemen out there. Albert Pujols, as I mentioned earlier. So Yonder Alonso, don't mind him. All these first basemen are, for the most part, overpriced. Alonso not really a $3,400 guy. Crone not really $3,200, but Alonso, Reynolds, Duda, Crone, Morrison. As you see there, that's all your top guys there. Really don't mind either one of those guys. So that is what we're looking at there at first. Second base, I haven't looked at all the suspensions yet for Detroit and the Yankees, so I'm not really going to touch on them too much because they could be suspended. Taylor Motter, he's not looking too bad. He doesn't really start, though, but if he does start, put him in there. I don't think he will. Ian Happ against Mr. Trevor Williams, I don't mind him. Yervis Solarte, maybe a couple hits here. Like I said, he might get a home run maybe there. Murfield, he's better against lefties. He's 3,800, man. Everyone's really expensive here. So maybe Taylor Motter if he starts. Don't know if he will. I really do like Ian Happ, only $3,100 there. As I mentioned earlier, Cano, don't mind him, and Yervis Solarte as well. So looks like this slate, a lot of these guys are really overpriced. We'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. Next is Nolan Arenado. Zwalva and ISO's not too good, but look, it's Nolan, so expect the good ones here. I really do like Mike Moustakas, but he's 3,700. Luis Valbuena, not a bad option there. He's been picking it up here recently. I really do like Valbuena there. Chester Colbert, not bad option. Longoria, not bad option. Seager, not bad option. Manny Machado, not too bad either. So probably out of these ones, Arenado, Moustakas, and Valbuena, I really love all three of these guys. I know they're on the top options, but still, I would definitely, if they were lower, I'd still pick them out. So I love all three of those guys. They're pretty much there at third base. All right, moving on to shortstop here. Pat Valika, I'm not sure how you say his name. Sorry about that. Anyway, he's one of the top options. Not too in love with the shortstops here for Colorado, even though Story's been half decent here recently. Dusty Coleman, $2,000, maybe punt him. Shortstop, not too pretty. So you might have to go Story or Valinka here. Simeon's not too bad against lefties, even though his Walva and his ISO is not looking too pretty. But for the most part, shortstop's not looking good. So maybe Story. Gene Segura might get you a couple hits, but that's really it. I'm not too excited there for shortstop, so I might just have to punt that position right there. All right, last but not least, we've got the outfield. And a lot of Colorado going to be here. Parra, Blackman. I really do like Kevin Kiermaier here against Kennedy. Cole Calhoun, I like him against Oakland. As I mentioned earlier, don't mind Mr. Cruz. See here, Bonifacio. So, yeah, I really don't mind Colorado. They're going to be popular. I really don't mind Tampa Bay, a couple Tampa Bay guys. I really do like the Angels stack here. Looking at it, they have some pretty good matchups here. So, and a lot of their cheap guys for the most part as well, even though, like I said, these guys are overpriced right now. So, I think that's mostly it. Like I said, a little bit longer video than normal, but that's kind of what we're looking at there. As normal, guys, there is all of our prices. 30 for the rest of the season for MLB. Like I said, NFL preseason is on Thursday. We're really excited about it. Last preseason week here before the regular season, only $8. So definitely get in on that. You'll have 3 lineups for you. NFL regular season, 30 for the month, 120 for the season. Like I said, a lot of really big tournaments there week 1. So get in. Let us help you guys out. I'm expecting some really big scores from week 1. I'm going to be putting probably quite a bit of money here. Like I said, I'm really, really positive we're going to have a really good NFL season. And then as normal, 25 for soccer. Like I said, some of our subscribers won over $50-$60 there off like $5 or $6 last Saturday. So pretty good there for soccer. And then NBA special $280, which is really cheap. Price is going to go up September the 1st, which is not far away. So get in on that while you can. As you guys know, we do kill NBA. I personally, like I said, won over 65K there in just 2 months of NBA. So it's really easy for us. Definitely get in. You don't want to miss out. There's our email as normal. We'll have that down there in the comment section as well. And our Twitter. Hit us up on either one of those, and we'll get you all set up on the sport of your choice. So, all right, guys, I think that does it. Hope everyone has a good Monday, and we'll see you guys all on Tuesday.